tired. What's happening, y'all? I had a hard time sleeping last night. Oh my God. I don't know what it was. I had a hard time sleeping. And so, for those of you that, well, alright, so let me give you my front shot, side shot, back. What's funny is, if you've been following me, you already know, but if you're just starting to watch me do my fasting videos, you should go back and watch all of them, because I do answer a lot of questions and talk about a few things that you're probably wondering. So today, I remember a few days ago, I said that there's like a day, I basically talked about how my measurements don't really change. And I think I said something about maybe it's fat or weight, but it's also the weight, because that happened today. It's interesting. So I am at a point where things must be changing in the body, and it's not dropping yet, but then it'll start to drop again. I'm still lower today, but I'm not much lower at all. And the body fat measurement went back up. So I told y'all about that, how it'll, you know. So yesterday on day 5, I was 212.6 pounds. It didn't decrease much at all. Today I'm 212.4. Still lost weight, but not much of a difference. Still lost weight. Yesterday I was 18.2% body fat. And today it's reading at 18.8. See that? So still kept going down, but it wasn't much difference. I thought there was a day where my weight really didn't change. I couldn't remember, because I haven't done a long fast in a while. Because I remember it happening with the fat reading, where the fat reading got pretty screwy, and it would keep just going up and down, up and down. But I forgot that there was a day where my weight almost really didn't change at all. So I guess this is that day. So I guess from here on it'll probably keep going down, because if you notice, I went from 226 to 212 in 5 days. So that's a rapid weight loss. And it's like more than like 2 pounds a day. Yeah, it was from 226 to 222 for the first day, which was 4 pounds. And then every day after that, it was, day 2, I lost 3 more pounds. Then day 3, 2 pounds. Then day 4, 3 pounds. Almost 3 pounds. Day 5, 2 more pounds. And hardly lost any by day 6. So, yeah. Shit, I wish it was lower, but I will tell you this, this happens, so trust me, it's not going to stay stagnant. It's going to keep going down, but I remembered it happening like this. It's funny is I do feel lighter, and I feel my, I told you, one of my gauges is checking for my back meat, you know what I mean, and the back meat still going down, and I always do this thing. I'll make sure I stand up real straight, see if I can feel anything increasing. And I only feel it slightly, you know what I mean? So I know it's still going down. It's just, you know, this is that screwy day. So I'm gonna keep doing the damn thing. I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. The body does this. It's normal. Um, I ran. Oh, nah, I ain't gonna say because I didn't tell y'all about that. But I ran into somebody the other day, and it was like, "Yeah, I've been watching you. It's working. It's working." So I think he might be kind of intrigued by how it's going because I think he's never gone this far, and he's in the fitness industry and he competes and everything. And I think he finds it interesting. So I'm glad you watching me, brother. I didn't know you was actually watching the progress. So yeah, I'm tired still. Um, I had to do a few things. As you can see, I'm not in the greatest mood. I'm just, and it's raining outside and it's all gloomy, so great. But yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see. If y'all got any questions that I haven't answered, y'all may ask them now, and I'll see what I can do to answer them. Nope, haven't been checking my blood pressure. Never did before. It was good. Blood pressure always lowers anyway. I might go 20 days plus. I don't have any problem with people fasting 20 days plus. Uh, I don't think dry fasting is safe at all. So I would never do a dry fast, period. I don't care if other people do it. I believe you need water. So I would never do one. Yeah, I actually did go yesterday. Actually, I had another BM yesterday. It's very small and sludgy. The white tongue comes in and out. Tell you the truth, getting that white coating. Yeah, you can drink sparkling water, but I don't. I wouldn't. Food cravings are slight, which is really good right now. Nope, no headaches anymore. When I got up out of the bed, I did feel a little dizzy. That can happen, so you have to be careful with that. It could be a potassium thing. I'm gonna take some vitamins today anyway, so that'll help with that. I'm not talking about superheroes right now, so I don't know why you would even ask that. Some people messing with the wrong one today. There we go. There we go. Damn, three in a row. Thanks, Miles, for the tip, brother. Appreciate it. 400 pounds doing with me. Cool, man. Just make sure you monitor yourself and how you feel. Might want to do it supervised with your weight being so heavy. Okay. Nah, my hands don't get cold when I'm fasting. Not for me. I have switched to juice if I start to feel sometimes if the fast is just getting way too hard on me mentally. Sometimes I will switch to juice. I haven't thought about doing that yet because I don't feel that bad. You know, switching to a juice fast while you're on a water fast can help. Or if there's like a day where you just feel extremely horrible, you might go and buy a bottle of juice and then continue. You know, because it does take away a lot of the symptoms at first, and then you you burn off those carbs fast as hell, and then you just keep going. So, you know, some people do that. Typically, if you're on a juice fast, you get the same results as a water fast, except the juice fast can take twice as long for it to affect your body and do the same things that the that fast does. Yeah. So that's one thing. Juice fasts are easier and it'll, help you it'll help you get through it. I've done juice fast before. So thank you from Brazil. Love you too. Maybe I'll get out there and visit one day. A lot of these questions you guys can just type into Google. Everybody's questions that you ain't getting answered, a lot of you, it's because I see it and I've already answered it in other videos. So, skin feels good. Skin feels good. It's happening in Sweden. Dizziness comes and goes. It only happens for me if I get up really fast. That's the only way it happens for me. It doesn't happen like if I'm just walking down the street. It doesn't That doesn't happen for me like that. Thanks for the tip, movie doll. If you're going on a 24-hour fast, should you still eat watermelon? Look up the definition of a fast. That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes there's a limit to how many days you can go because if you're not experienced with fasting, um, you can start to detoxify really, really fast. And if you detoxify really, really fast, it can make you feel horrible. Like you could get flu-like symptoms where you're throwing up and diarrhea and nauseous and splitting headaches. So, every person is different, but you know, People do it around the world, do it all the time. This is nothing new. This is absolutely nothing new. People have been fasting for thousands of years to purify their bodies. They've known about this for such a long time. Just do your research on fasting. People have known about, like I said, for thousands of years. But a lot of societies like ours, modern, so full of food, don't know about it. I don't get the headaches anymore. My headaches just come in the beginning. So, yep, I do work legs. I'm very careful when I work legs, um, because when I work legs, I do squats. So, I keep very strict and slow form. Remember, I told you I get lightheaded if I get up real fast. So I don't usually power up through my squats like I normally do. Like I kind of have that type of squat, in I basement squat, ass to the grass, ass to the motherfucking grass. Yeah, but yeah, I'll be doing legs today, coincidentally. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of upper body just because every time I go into the gym, I'm just like, so yeah. They don't measure my body temperature, but I feel fine as far as my temperature goes. I don't, there's a lot of stuff I don't just like. Like. See, here's the thing. To me, it's not a scientific experiment. For me, to me, it's just a natural thing that people have been doing for thousands of years. Thousands of years ago, they didn't have thermometers. They weren't, oh, your temperature. They weren't doing that stuff. How's your glucose? How's how's the variables in your blood? Is everything fine? I'm not taking it like a scientific experiment. All right. What I'm monitoring is what comes out of me, how I look, and how I feel. And yes, the only quote unquote scientific part is that I'm measuring my weight and fat. And that's for a specific reason other than what you might think, which you guys will find out later when I reveal that to you. But yeah, so really don't have any bad fasting stories. Like I said, my first one, my benefits quickly really were so my the pros outweighed the cons for me. But my first fast, I had extremely dry skin for some reason, and it took months for my skin to get back to normal. And I was extremely constipated for months. For months, I was like, "What? Why the hell ain't I going?" But I was what? I was 30 something years old, just doing my first water fast, and I went gung ho 10 days. Ain't supposed to do that. No, I'm not pissed at my results. I'm just not happy because I forgot about this day. I like to make progress quickly. And when my progress isn't quick, it pisses me off. You know, hey, I'm part of the want it now generation. Well, actually, no, but I think those are probably the millennials that want everything now. But yeah, I still like to press a button and everything be there. So I have to be patient with myself. Let's let my body do what it is. I'm just gonna start blocking the retarded comments. There you go, two in a row. Yeah, it was funny as yeah. You do save a lot of money on food. You do. Man, yo, because I told you at one point I was eating out like every day. Every day. Every day. And think about how much like value meals cost. Yeah, a few months ago, I was literally eating out every day. I didn't cook shit. And I was going anywhere I wanted. And mostly I'm a junk food junkie, so I'd be at like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Wawa. You know what I mean? Like once in a while, stop by Red Lobster. You know, IHOP. Feeling some pancakes right about now. You know, I literally, y'all, I wasn't cooking shit for myself. Nothing. My food bill was extraordinary. Think about that. Like a lot of value meals end up being somewhere around in my area. You get a large value meal, anywhere from like 10 something to almost $15, depending on where you go. You know what I mean? So think that $10 to $15 at least twice a day, every day for a month. Yeah, I was, yeah. So what's funny is because I'm probably recouping that right now. I'm recouping that shit, you know? So yes, you do save on food bill. That's true. Thank you very much for the tip, J hashtag OHB. I work out every day, not every other day. I haven't taken the day off working out yet. There may be a day when I do, but I haven't come to it yet. Thank you, Bettis. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get going. I'll see y'all soon in other videos. Time to get some water in me and yeah, straighten up and check emails and pay bills and all that type of fun stuff. All right, see y'all soon. I'm still happy, just not completely happy with my results. Disappointed, but I knew this. I forgot that this day would come. And it is irritating because it takes so much. It's stressful on you to go through a day without eating and just water and let your body detoxify without seeing really nice results that you want, that you would be happy with, you know. And I know that when I'm losing weight, it averages around 2 pounds a day. But, you know, when it kind of gets stagnant like that, I remember the first time it happened, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't do shit yesterday. I worked out. Why the fuck didn't my weight hardly move? What the fuck is going on, you know? But then after that, it usually just keeps rolling and rolling. So, but yeah, it is what it is. The last long fast I didn't even look at the scale every day. I'm only doing this, guys, for you guys. Like I just was monitoring how I felt. That was it. I wasn't measuring body fat. I wasn't looking at the scale. I wasn't doing nothing. And I think I went 11 days. Yeah, I think I did 11 days. Yeah, I did 11 days, and I didn't. I felt great afterwards, and you know, like I said, I'm documenting this for you guys, so those of you that don't know how it is and what to expect, will know what to expect. You get what I'm saying? All right, so I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah. Okay. 10 million subscribers. Woo!